Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Here's the bell, and Gunther is looking as ready as ever.
Some call Gunther arrogant, a tyrant even. But they're all missing the point. The fact of the matter is that Gunther is really just that good. He's to be feared and respected from a healthy distance.
Easy for you to say. Wait a second.
Ooh! Never mind.
So much for respect.
Hey, never let him catch you slipping. That was just an early reminder. Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Into a painful wrist lock there.
Honing in on the arm there. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed.
Shot with so much force.
Ripcord. Lariat.
Got out of dodge that time.
Drop kick. Great athleticism. Double underhook.
Into a neck breaker.
Down for the pin. And he kicks out quick. Too soon.
Way to hang on.
Corey, what's Gunther got to do in this one to really dominate?
Gunther's a man.
He could be looking for a submission here. And he locks in the Boston Crab. Submits. Well, look who's here. No rest for the weary. The attack's on. Not quite sure why.
Who
And now
cares
for the
why?
cage.
The steel cage is coming down. And these two are now locked inside.
It's may go from bad to worse.
Well, now fighting back and forth. No one's coming to save you at this point.
Off the cage.
Just bone against steel, and there is only ever one winner.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Ricky Saints is here, and he is an absolute star. The revolution is about to be televised.
Heck of a rookie year for this man. North American champion, NXT champion. Saints has a bright future, man.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Gentlemen, huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, Ricky Saints! And his opponent, weighing in at 232 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Archetype Valentine!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
This is a big one, guys. The right to call yourself the undisputed WWE Champion hangs in the balance here tonight.
It's something every superstar craves, something every superstar aspires to. When you hold the undisputed title, you are not standing...
But hold on, look at this.
Oh, maybe not.
But come on, was that really called for?
Perhaps not, and I think it might have only fueled the fire here.
Seamlessly transitions there.
Able to shift out of the hold here to gain control.
The arm being worked over mercilessly.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. The arm getting pummeled.
The champ put a lot of strain on their opponent's arm there.
Converts it into a headlock. Everything working against Saints now.
Ricky has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
Tossed around like a rag doll. Challenger might need to regroup after getting knocked around like that.
Escapes and establishes a waistlock. Boom. Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock. Nice escape and now takes control.
What a punch! He's just having his way now. No regrets, no second thoughts.
The man's on fire now, and you can't put him out. You just can't. Driving that knee deep into the enemy. He just saved himself there.
Oh, could be nap time. Just look at the strain on his face. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Taken down with a crucifix.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll. Hitting the senton with force. Ricky dodges out in time.
Oh, a wicked clothesline.
Oh, that's a...
From the top, through the air, it connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Oh, God. Tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there.
Oh, he got that scouted.
Sent straight to the barricade.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Lands the elbow. Everything working against Saints now.
Can Ricky withstand this surge?
Party's over. Hit the lights.
Here we go. Cover. 2.
Why'd he do that? He had his opponent dead to right. This could be an overkill, man.
Good night. What a stunner.
And cover now for the match. 2 count.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Are we about to see it?
Oh, big impact behind that Samoan drop.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Oh, man, he's just toying with his opponent now.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous.
Ooh.
Boom! Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. What is he doing here? Oh, no, get down from there. Get down from there. You don't have to do that.
A hit like that onto an announce table will change you. That was incredible.
We might need medical staff out here.
Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Makes it back into the ring to avoid the counter.
Shot! Hey, drop arm breaker. Uh-oh. What an elbow drop.
Big pin by all the marbles.
And the count doesn't even begin.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Impaled by a spear.
Ricky clearly wants a fight here. Ricky Saints.
Tornado DDT.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short.
This has been a highly competitive contest here.
These superstars not leaving anything on the table.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
These two sure have little scattered they are.
Back and forth, back and forth. With the advantage here. Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
And he's going to the top. Uh-oh. Way too...
Crashing into the barricade with such force. Into the unforgiving barricade.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Looking to take it to the air now.
Taking off.
All the way to the outside.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
What's he have here?
Crashing down with a Samoan drop.
Saints got surprised there.
Avoided any damage there.
Drop kick right on the money. Boom. Another blistering kick right there, dog.
Waistlock go behind. Uh-oh. Great defense by Saints.
Thunderous applause for these competitors.
A wave of sound coming from every corner, and these superstars are more than deserving of it. Getting back into the ring now.
You can almost see the...
Man, lost the match, and on top of that, Wade, I believe they're hurt. I believe they're really hurt.
This is the last thing you want to see. Look, we're all about competition here, but the paramedics now out. And this is perhaps going to keep this superstar on the shelf for some time.
Yeah, this is tragic. You hope that the injury isn't that bad.
Well, we've got our fingers crossed, and of course we will keep you updated, but this looks bleak.
apex predator. On the hunt again.
Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
We'll kick things off with Randy Orton.
The apex predator, Randy Orton.
Hold on. Take a look at this. Offering a hand.
It's a great gesture, but I would not anticipate that respect to last long here.
Good to at least know these superstars have a solid base with one another. Locking up with one another. Orton never saw that coming.
Locks up.
A stomp to the gut turns things around.
Kick right to the midsection. Uh-oh.
Read that and answered with a backdrop.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
It retaliates with a counter. Oh, look at this. A jumping TKO.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
He kicks out before two.
I'm surprised he stayed down for that long here.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
Shoulders down, penny predicament.
Way too soon. He powered right out.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Wow, elbow!
He's got the WWE Universe behind him and willing them into giving him a boost here.
Many superstars have butted heads with Randy Orton over the years. From what you've seen in those matches, what's a winning strategy against the Viper?
You have to match the Viper's intensity. If you're not fighting twice as hard as he is, then he's going to devour you. So get your head in the game and attack like you mean it.
Wait a minute. Oh, big knees right here. Another one. 3 big knees to the hamstring.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Deadlift back suplex.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Debilitating attack on the leg.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Boom. Setting the opponent up. Landing a big knee there. Another one. Wait a minute. 3 big knees to the hamstring.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Modified belly-to-back suplex. And Randy can't mount any offense.
Look at the intensity from the Viper's opponent. Gaining the advantage by fighting twice as hard as Orton.
Causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Viper able to strike back.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Orton clearly rocked by a precise attack there.
This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now.
Find some payback with their own reversal. Kick right to the midsection as the arms tied up into a swinging neck breaker.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
No, kicks out.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
There's a reason. And he's just been shut down. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Just adding salt to the wound.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Springboard! Plancha! Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Waistlock from behind.
Into a back suplex. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Oh, what a wicked clothesline. Caught that. And reversed it. Now Orton looking for some momentum.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Right into the cover.
2 count. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Oh, no, that's more of an incidental contact. Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard.
Orton is absolutely
in the cover.
Stopping in the middle of the count? That's pretty cocky of him, if you ask me. Kick right on target.
So much tension applied to the leg. Oh! Orton fending that off. Catches the clothesline.
Oh, big counter runs his man strong.
Oh!
And a kick. Ooh! What an interception.
Turns them inside out with a dragon screw.
Oh, look at this. Who's going to get the upper hand? And finally, one superstar knocks down the other and going to roll out of the ring.
Well, that might be the end of this one, Cole. Looks like this superstar's taking a hike.
They said, no way, done with this, but wait a minute. From behind, where did they come from? If they were willing to walk away, then what else are they willing to do?
Yeah, the question I have is, why did that superstar throw them back into the ring?
Great question.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Ooh. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Somehow both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Stunner on the jaw.
Is it enough? Is this the end? There's 2.
Oh, he is sadistic. That's the only way to explain why he just abandoned that pin attempt.
With a counter power slam. Oh, did you hear that?
These two are really giving it their all here and now. Yet somehow, I have a strong feeling they've still got more to unleash.
Looking to finish it off. That can certainly do it.
2. And that'll finally do it. What a victory. Here's a few clips from the last match for us. A disheartening loss, to say the least. They really wanted to...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
And what I think is most incredible about this man is he has more WrestleMania main events than anyone in history. In history! Double-digit WrestleMania main events.
Roman Reigns is a man who defines his own generation. This guy is the A1 guy.
Well, he started, of course, as the enforcer, the Shield. Would go on to become the big dog, and then the tribal chief. A man who has completely reimagined and redefined the professional wrestling industry.
Roman Reigns is a chameleon. He's changed multiple times during his run here in WWE, but with each change, he acquires more and more power.
Oh, look out!
He's not going to wait to get things...
So much for entrances and good manners.
This isn't a match, it's just a brawl. Superstars in the ring, the referee officially starts the match.
Well, this is the way we're starting, Cole. I think the WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight.
And able to evade the offense. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Adding insult to injury there.
The champion there just degrading the opposition.
Ruthless striking. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
And Reigns reverses. Oof. Corey, what's Roman need to do in this?
Looking like a game of tit for tat now.
Ooh. Man, they're really weighing it into each other.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Impact from that elbow, man.
Oh, God. The challenger enduring the punishment.
He's just got to work through it. Can't stop slowing down now.
Caught in the crossfire, the ultimate hazard of donning the stripes.
He gets into the ring. Oh, the kendo sticks are flying now. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Roman keeps getting cut.
Referee taking control. The WWE Draft is now underway. Monday Night Raw ready to make their first pick.
Raw picks, CM Punk.
Pipe bomb time. CM Punk joins the new brand.
A guy who will never quit. It's no wonder he's first.
It's round 2 for Monday Night Raw.
Raw drafts, Cody Rhodes.
It's undeniable. Cody Rhodes joins the roster.
Even Adam Pearce knows this guy is great. Terrific pick.
Raw chooses Bianca Belair.
Call her the EST of Monday Night Raw.
Pearce building a world-class women's division with this pick.
SmackDown selects Charlotte Flair.
The Queen's throne is on SmackDown.
She is with...
It's now time for the WWE Draft. And Raw ready to make their fourth pick.
Raw drafts Roman Reigns.
And the Tribal Chief turns his eye towards a new brand.
Despite any personal feelings, Pierce picking the biggest name he can in Roman Reigns.
Raw selects Randy Orton.
The Legend Killer is heading back to Raw.
This guy's a low-risk, high-reward pick.
Raw weighing their options here.
Raw chooses Finn Balor.
Balor about to pass judgment on a new night.
I can't emphasize enough how big a get he is.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The WWE Draft. Raw looking to add to its haul with another pick.
Raw selects Trick Williams.
Trick Williams bringing the gift of gab and the gift of jab to a new brand.
Even Adam Pearce knows this guy is great. Terrific pick.
SmackDown chooses Omos.
The giant Omos is towering over a new brand.
This man is set to accomplish big things.
SmackDown contemplates their next pick.
SmackDown picks Jade Cargill.
The GM picks up one of the hottest free agents ever, Jade Cargill.
I thought she'd be long gone by now. This draft is
Raw
full of
picks
surprises.
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton gets what she wants, joining a new brand.
Maybe they want to end on a high note with her.
SmackDown drafts Damian Priest.
The Archer of Infamy taking aim at SmackDown.
Absolutely amazing.
The rosters are about to change. It's WWE Draft time.
SmackDown chooses Natalya.
The veteran Natalya looking to bolster a new roster.
This might just light the fire in her.
Raw chooses Uncle Howdy.
The nightmare has become real. The GM just picked Uncle Howdy.
He is a guy you build a brand around.
SmackDown selects Roxanne Perez.
Great pick here. An amazing young talent, Roxanne Perez.
I thought she'd be long gone by now. This draft is full of surprises.
SmackDown chooses Sheamus.
And a new night will feel the brogue.
Right now, he's on the outskirts of this brand. He needs to prove otherwise.
Raw chooses Naomi.
Team Red has been assembled. The GM is feeling the glow.
This is...
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back, and that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles match since October, since that brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre. It's Punk's first match on Monday Night Raw, period, since 2014.
Seth Rollins prides himself on being the absolute workhorse of WWE. You have to imagine he sees that as a point in his favor here. A clear advantage he has over Punk.
CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Two men who are completely beloved by the WWE Universe for their... A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against the man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. If you're Seth Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Turns that in his favor. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Whoa, what an axe handle.
Oh, man.
Oh, that hurt.
Gets out of dodge.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often...
Take down. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
The hold is locked in.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Beautiful. The neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
What a counter. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
Brings down a hammer to turn the tide.
Huge knee to the jaw. Clearly neither competitor is thinking about the match now. This is just all-out bedlam.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
But counted now into a clothesline.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies. Blow after blow out in the throngs of the WWE Universe itself.
Guys, this might actually end in a countout.
He knows the clock is ticking. Time to stop messing around in the crowd. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
To the sky. Whoa! Cross body!
He's heading right back to the top rope.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You didn't sing, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out.
Rollins perhaps going in for the kill.
Stop! CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Cover! Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one!
Simply unreal, potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Just an absolutely stiff blow to the head there.
And there's another focused attack to his head.
Clobbered with a clothesline.
Covers shoulders,
stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just...
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the second city saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relax, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here. Heading back into the ring now.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Strong counter from Punk.
Punk avoids the attack.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea what's it.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep.
That's going to keep Rollins down. Turning it into the pin.
There's two. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman from Chicago.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original Tribal Chief, the Visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. And CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE.
All right, he breaks up the hold. I could have sworn that was going to cause a tap.
Incoming.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Picked up and being carried around now.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And saw what was coming there. CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager. Wanted to break it up, and he goes for the pin. He kicks out instantly.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
What a display of strength here.
Oh, that will break your face.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Oh, man.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Oh.
Come on. This has gone way too far. Just stop this already. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Spiked on the crown. That's the WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there.
One step ahead there. Caught in a bad spot.
Big powerbomb. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage, and then some. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Counter by CM Punk. Boom. And CM
Reigns pounces into a guillotine choke.
Fighting the hold might only cost him more here.
Every second
is a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Totally helpless at the moment. Scoop slam. And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. Been coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
No.
Throwing caution to the wind. Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Pinpoint kick to the back. And now we've got a front row view.
A little more up close and personal than I would like, if I'm being honest.
And he re-enters into the ring. An answer for Reigns. Connects. Saw it coming. Kick gets caught. Dragon screw.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Escape just in time.
Steps the leg across the head. Off the ropes already forming from that kendo shot.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins. Taking this to the floor, thumped with a big blow.
Chop block without warning.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Regal clutch.
Compromised spot for Reigns.
Oh, driver.
Spiked him.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Vicious use of the knee. This is up high.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. Oh, he saw it coming. And slides back into the ring. And again, Roman goes out. Boom!
Oh, what an axe handle. Implanted by the DDT.
Seth just rubbing it in there. Thunderous hit to the chest. Making his feelings very clear here. He saw that one coming.
Sling blade action.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Stomp! Roman in big-time jeopardy.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
He cuts off the pin.
It's not over yet.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know.
Here we go. Suicide dive.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Trapping. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Hey, CM Punk looking to end things here.
We go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Right to the hand. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now, Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people's he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in last. Looking to end this thing for good. And there's the stop. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Knew what Roman had coming.
Rollins with an homage to the game.
He's perched in the corner. Seth stalking it up. Bringing this back into the ring.
The stomp. Now Rollins needs to end this.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Ringing the arm. And now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now and makes it out. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come. Reigns able to get out of the way.
And now he gets back into the ring. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Looking to get creative with a steel chair. They want to snap the arm in two, and this may do it. Unmitigated demonstration.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Shoving him into the corner now. Boom!
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless.
Rollins now twisting his opponent. Forearm to the neck.
Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Roman, spear! Spear! Seth has got to dig deep now.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
And now attacking a downed opponent with that chair set up. Well, this is unconventional.
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. And Rollins capitalizes.
Arm trapped. Just unloading knees to the body.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Able to steer. Roman, spear! Will Reigns close this out?
Taking advantage of the opportunity. Here you go.
Both arms hooked.
That has Roman counting the lights.
Here's the pin.
Seth Rollins is your winner. The architect drew up Reigns and Punk's defeat.